Hey everybody, welcome back to MPQ Mastery, where we help you to destroy more gems. I'm your host Aloy, and today we're going to have another think piece here, where we kind of talk about what characters would be fun to add to Marvel Puzzle Quest. Now, one of the things that we discussed down in the comments of the last one that we did of this for Davos was that the game really does need more villains, and more really cool, interesting villains. And during the conversation, it dawned on me that one of the most recognized villains today is not in the game. Obviously, I'm talking about Sabertooth. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification for future videos as well. We're just getting started. Now, it feels like we have about 1 million different versions of Wolverine, and even though Sabertooth first arrived in an Iron Fist comic, he has become synonymous with Wolverine across an abundance of different iterations. You look at the comics, there's Wolverine and Sabertooth fighting it out. You look at the different cartoon iterations, whether it be the original X-Men cartoon, to Wolverine and the X-Men, to X-Men Evolution, it doesn't matter. Even in video games, even in toy lines, even in figurines, Sabertooth and Wolverine are synonymous with each other. Now, Sabertooth's real name is Victor Creed, and was also part of the Weapon X program with Wolverine. No one really knows his real background either, because they're same as Wolverine. They're very much two sides of the same coin, and it's really hard to think of Wolverine without Sabertooth, which is weird that it only just now dawned on me that we don't have a Sabertooth. So I thought about what we could do to bring Sabertooth into the game, and here is kind of some of the stuff that I came up with. And just like the last video, I'm going to be using a lot of low, medium, high, because, actual numbers are a little bit different. I'm also using X's here for things that might range depending upon levels. So the 3 powers that I have here for Sabertooth are called Expert Tracker, Blood Trail, and Ambush Strike. He's a little bit simpler than I did when I made up Davos. I realized I was a little bit complex there. But here is kind of my take on how we could bring Sabertooth in. Power number 1 would be called Expert Tracker. And this is, Sabertooth is always ready to attack, especially if he's got his enemies scent. So this power creates 3 black 3-turn tiles that change that tile and X other tiles around it red. If matched or destroyed, Sabertooth either heals low HP or deals low damage instead. So now we're going to go into Blood Trail and Ambush Strike, and you'll see kind of how these will start to stack. For Blood Trail, fully passive ability, Sabertooth is hot on his opponent's trail following their blood. Each time he makes a red match, create a green strike tile. If the matched tile is an enemy special tile, enhance and fortify X friendly strike tiles. So I'm kind of taking some of the Daken and some of the other Wolverine abilities into play here. So anytime that he would match a red, it creates green strike tiles, which is the opposite of Daken, where you match green and it creates red strike tiles. What I wanted to do differently here was that if he's stealing things away from his enemy, I want him to be able to make himself stronger. So I thought that that was a really cool thing. Also, you're obviously seeing that Blood Trail works specifically with Expert Tracker, because Expert Tracker is going to be creating a lot of those red matches. And then the third ability is called Ambush Strike, and it's all that preparation finally pays off. It deals medium damage, changes X basic blue tiles to red, again kind of working them off of Daken there a little bit, and destroys up to X enemy special tiles, dealing low damage for each. So this is a little bit different than Daken, so instead of him destroying his own tiles, he's actually destroying enemy tiles. So it does make him a little bit more powerful. He's likely a 3 or 4 star, depending upon what the ending numbers end up being here. But I thought that this would make him really, really comparable to the other iterations of Wolverine and Daken that are in the game already, and X-23 and all the other different Wolverines there, and it's so weird, again, that Sabertooth is not there. But what do you guys think about adding Sabertooth to the game, and is it weird to you that he's not already there? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to continue the discussion about possible ways that we can make this character work. And until next time, thanks for coming to MPQ Mastery, where we help you to destroy more gems. Hey everybody, I would love to hear from you who the next character you think should be added to Marvel Puzzle Quest, and I'll go ahead and see what I can come up with in this little brain of mine. Put that down in the comments, and we'll see you next time.